So Tesla wants to not only provide you with an electric car, also wants to provide you with your electricity. They have filed an application with the PUC, the Public Utilities Commission that actually oversees ERCOT, the grid. And so what does that mean for you? We have Joe Bertel with us this morning, who is so focused on this. You know every nook and cranny of the energy industry. So let me just ask you right out, what does it mean for us at home that Tesla wants to get in this game?
It means that Tesla sees the Texas market as a way to fulfill their aspiration as a company, which is essentially every man his own power plant. And this is very clearly also a shot across the bow to other companies that have a real consumer problem, as we've talked about before, Lena. And consumers do not have the faith that they did that their power companies will be able to deliver when they flick their light switch on.
So is this related to like the battery kind of almost like substation they were looking at doing in Angleton? Correct me if I'm wrong. And how would that be different than the power?
Unrelated.
The way we
Look,
get it?
what it really shows, the battery was more to make sure that they themselves have the kind of reliability they need to power the car factory that they're building in Austin, that monolith. But I think what this really shows is that they believe Texas has a huge future within their company. Their whole idea is to make sure that everybody can provide their own power in a reliant way. And look, one of the things that their competitors have to worry about here is that Tesla is an aspirational brand. You may not be able to afford the car, but you certainly understand and know that it's a good brand that a lot of their users believe in. And so consumers are familiar and probably going to be willing to give the company the benefit of the doubt. Now, same thing, though, they have to show that they can do the job. They have to be able to provide the power. They have to be able to, I think, and this, what's important as well is this has to be a great connectivity to some of their other products. And so, they've had some issues before in bringing products to market and expanding. But look, either way, I think it's a really smart idea. I think it is in keeping with their ethos as a brand and as a company. And it'll be really interesting to see how the PUC handles it.
Well, I know that you have questions about how sustainable the current system is, the way that it is. Would you see this primarily as a backup energy resolution? Hey, the main power system went out, let's revert to Tesla. Or do you see this as becoming a primary source?
Well, I think they want to be both, right? That's why they're filing this application is they want to be able to sell you the power the same way that other people do in a deregulated market. But obviously, it's they're kind of going for the full effect, right? They want you to be getting the power from Tesla and putting some of that power back onto the grid while also charging your Tesla Powerwall and charging your Tesla car. So again, it's a great sort of 360-degree branding exercise. I think that this is obviously an area where they know what's going to happen. I think, the sort of macro sense, Lena, it stands to reason that Tesla is going to be one of the major economic forces in Texas for the next several decades to come.
Something to
and
keep your
how
eye
that
on.
manifests and what that means is going to be interesting.
Okay, and with the higher temperatures and more people moving here, we need more sources of energy, that's for sure. Joe Bertel, thank you so much. Appreciate you, as always.